everybody and welcome back to the Traxion channel for another brand new video, and this time I am back out in the ADAC GT4 Championship on RaceRoom. Now, the last time I did this, I was racing at the Sachsenring, and I basically tried to see if I could wing it in an esports event with no practice, having never driven the track before, just due to circumstances. And to be honest, it didn't actually go too badly. Like, I was fairly happy with the qualifying. The race, I was a little bit tentative and dropped back, but I mean, it wasn't terrible. This time round, I'm hoping things are a little bit different. I've been trying to put in some effort where I can. I did a bit of practice last night on my Logitech setup at home. We're racing at the Sachsenring, which is a track I've actually won at before, back in the Touring Pro Series days. Okay, I'm still struggling with the car. I'm not really getting to grips with it, but I need to give a massive shout out to Alessandro Ottaviani, because he has actually helped me try and unlock some of the pace in the car. He's told me a bit about driving technique, and he's told me a little bit about setup and stuff, although it is fixed. He's been able to give me some brake bias advice, so massive shout out to you, Alessandro. Best of luck tonight as well. But yeah, I'm basically just trying to ease my way slightly further up the grid. There are a few things going against me tonight. I'm on a Thrustmaster TS-XW, which is a great wheel, but it's the first time I've ever used it on RaceRoom, so I've kind of got that to learn. Also, these races are like touring car races. They're so aggressive, there's so much fighting going on, and because I'm a guest, I'm not scoring championship points. As per usual, it's a tricky line because I don't want to take anyone out, but I need to race aggressively if I want to make some positions, or even just hold on to my positions, so I've got to try and balance that line quite carefully. Also, this is not an Audi R8 circuit. This circuit, by looking at testing times, seems to suit the likes of the Lotus Evora and the KTM a little bit more, so it's probably the weakest circuit so far for the car, so it's not going to be easy, guys. I'm going to try my best to be a little bit further up the field, but there are no guarantees, and I guess we'll just have to see how I get on as per usual. So let's jump in. The one thing I would say about the Sachsenring is you have to slide the car so much to get the lap time out of it and really use the rear end that it means that, you know, you're driving in a risky manner, and a lot of the time this can result in spins. I've seen so many cars in front of me spinning. I've obviously spun quite a few times, and I guess that can mean that in qualifying it might be tricky for people to actually get a good lap in. I guess that gives me a little bit of hope. That was a tiny bit too sideways, but that's the kind of thing you have to do in order to try and get the lap time around here. And then you're just relying on the banking to get your car turned for this last corner. Oh, too aggressive. That just about sums it up, really. Okay, that's the end of practice. We're going to jump straight into qualifying. I'm going to go straight out on track once I've seen my fuel load. That's absolutely fine. Let's go. So my aim in terms of lap time for this session is probably to get, you know, into the low 26s. Ideally 26.2 or something like that, but we've only got 10 minutes, and you can't finish the lap you're on at the 10-minute mark, so really you only get like 3, maybe 4 attempts to set a qualifying lap, so it's really, really tricky. So, you know, if I end up with a mid-26, I might be around about the 20th position mark, but I won't be too disappointed. Let's wait and see though. Oh dear. That was not good by me. Just went in a bit too deep and hit the car in front. Okay, attempt number 2. This needs to be better. Once again, 4 minutes 40 to go. That's only maybe 3 hot laps, and there's lots of traffic coming out the pits, so I'm going to have to concentrate here. Not great through that section, but survived. Too much understeer. I didn't get the back end round. That's ruined the lap a little bit, but we'll keep going. Absolutely woeful around the last 2 corners. What a shame. We could have improved by way more than that, but at least I've got another maybe one more lap probably, and that's it. P22. So much more time in the bag. Just ran a bit too wide. Invalidated it. What a shame. Okay, this is it. One more lap. Come on. Got to concentrate. I'm going to just try and not push too hard. Oh, it's gone again. Absolutely woeful. It's probably going to be it. And we'll exit stage right with some style, but without any pace or any good result. And that is going to be 24th. Ouch. I mean, there's 31 people that have tried qualifying, 32, so I'm not dead last. I'm ahead of a lot of people. It seems like there's a lot more people racing this time than previous rounds, but I'm genuinely disappointed. Like, that is the most disappointing result so far. So we're gridding up then from, I think, 25th position in the end. Not ideal, but, you know, I think this kind of circuit, we're going to have lots of people going off. We're going to have lots of spins, lots of overdriving. I might be one of them, because if I'm going to be pushing hard and trying to do my best, you know, you're on the limits. I need to be careful I don't do what I did in qualifying, which is, you know, break that tad later than other people, because obviously it results in a lot of contact. There's going to be a lot of contact in this race. Oh, we're getting going already. 5 lights. Nice start. Right, I'm going to be really careful at 3-1 here. Bit of contact, some people spinning off like I expected. I was a bit too early on the brakes just because I had no reference for where I was actually going to brake. Stay out nice and wide. Let the contact happen in front. I've kind of been slowed down a little bit by that. Another spinner. That speeds up the people on the outside line. Overall, I've gained a few positions, but I could have gained more, I think. Just need to get on the right, pick the right side, basically. We'll get down the inside of this one. Okay, 23rd position, so a couple of gains, but obviously there was more than 2 spinners, so it's hard to really say if that was a good start or not. Use 4th gear in the first lap. Now the exit of this is going to be crucial. Seems like I've got a good one. They've just wiped each other out in front of me. I'm sorry for laughing, but that was quite funny. And that's P20. And yeah, the exit was crucial. I'm glad I wasn't so close to them. Right, careful. Brake nice and early here. Another big move. I'm telling you, look how aggressive everything is in this race. As expected, lots of contact, lots of sideways action, and you've just got to pick your battles. This is not a race to be overly aggressive. This is a race to let the race come to you, I think. Another spinner, 2 spinners. This is honestly, this is how hard it is. It is really, really difficult. Right, P18, come on. I'm feeling a bit of motivation again. Just got to stay in line through this section. It's going to be so tricky to make any moves. They're going to have to be very bold. It's just luck of the draw a lot of the time. Try and use the back end to get the car out of the corners. That's okay. Right, we're now in this big queue for probably about 14th backwards. The guy in 14th is actually one of the quickest as well, which is interesting. Yellow flag, got more spinners. Oh, that was close. Couldn't see because the smoke had to turn out of it. This could cause more chaos up in front though, so got to keep myself ready for this. 2 sideways out the last corner, but that's now P17, which is weirdly one of the better positions I've been in this season. A good exit from there, but nowhere to go with it. I'm going to try and run out a little bit wide, use the run I've got, and then cut back on the power nice and early. But no, it just evens out too much and can't make anything of it. We'll try again later. First lap with clean traffic, and suddenly I'm half a second up on the best lap of the race, which just shows you how much everyone's being held up at these early stages. Now 6/10 up. There will be more spinners in this race, I can guarantee you. If I don't make any mistakes and don't lose positions, I will probably pick up a few more. Yeah, that lap's over 1.1 seconds quicker than the previous best, just by getting a little bit of a clean run, and it's still a pretty bad lap. Mid-26, similar to my quali run. Okay, I seem to have gapped P18 by 1.8 seconds, which is nice, although the guys in front of me are pretty similar in speed, maybe slightly quicker than me actually, and I've got to slow down now, so I ran a little bit wide. Oh no, I don't have to slow down. Okay, that's good. But yeah, I'm struggling to keep with these guys, but I'm gapping the car behind. So this is probably going to be a bit of a quieter section of the race with 12.5 minutes to go. I said I wanted to be in the midfield, and to be fair, 17th out of 33, I know there's been so many spinners, but I am bang on in the middle of this field. So maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, cars in front, side by side. Adam check going for a move. And that'll mean I'll get closer. Oh, don't run too wide. That was sketchy. I'm going to gain a lot here. Look, they're going to push each other off. Okay, this is where I've got to keep my wits about me. Oh, very slow through there. I almost hit the back of him. Can't see my curbs. Had to short shift just in case. It's going to slow me up a lot though as well. Oh, I've got a better exit. Shall I go for it? I just chickened out. I didn't want to... It was kind of a horrible half-hearted move, so I apologise to the driver in front for that, but I didn't want to risk sending one down the inside. Will I go for it here, though? No, is the answer. I'll just try and force them into outbraking themselves, but they are smarter than that. And it remains P17 for the moment. Car in front's made a mistake. This is the chance. I'm going to have to take this one. Try and focus on the exit, because I know they were going to focus on the exit. Yeah, that's it. And that is P16. Now a bit of a gap in front, and Burka's possibly quicker than me. I'm not sure. We're similar pace, so I'll just need to concentrate here. Try and gap them. I got a little bit sideways there, so I changed down to 4th just to stabilise the car. And it cost me, as you can see, maybe 3/10, something like that. And Burka's right on the back of me again, which is a shame. Got to induce the oversteer to get the car turned, but too much and, you know, you're in trouble. So it's such a tricky line to walk. Again there, too much oversteer just with the banking, and yeah, they're right on the back of me, but I think we're okay in 16th for now. 8 minutes to go. I can see the battles up ahead as well, which means there's going to be carnage. If I'm being honest, the gaps up ahead are just too big now, so I need mistakes, I need incidents. And not just little ones as well. I need like full-on spins if I'm going to gain any more positions, I feel, in this race. Yellow flag. Has someone spun? Yes, they have. But they've actually rejoined in front of me, and I've kind of gone into the inside to avoid hitting them there and mucked up my corner, and that's going to lose me quite a few tenths to Burka. They're lagging a lot as well by the looks of it. Maybe it's damage, but yeah, I lost that little bit of gap again to Burka behind, and I'm still 16th unfortunately, but if their car's damaged, maybe it can be a top 15. With 3 minutes 50 seconds to go, guys, I feel destined for 16th position here. I don't see it changing, if in all honesty. Maybe one position on the last lap when someone runs out of fuel or bins it, but I'm saying it now, 16th. Oh, there's someone. I was so busy focusing on the spinner and then looking at my fuel thinking, am I going to make it, that I mucked up the corner, but someone else has had a problem. I did really careful fuel calculations for the first time, but I've only got 2.8 litres left. I'm a bit concerned because a minute and 40 to go. Surely that's 2 more laps, but I calculated it so that that wouldn't be a problem. And I'm very, very confused now. Starting to think it might not be enough. 2.1 litres. Yeah, I've got to do another lap. It's 2 litres per lap. I'm going to run out of fuel here. Oh no! Honestly, this is the first time where I've actually taken fuel seriously. I've calculated it, and I give myself 2 extra litres. So now I am very confused as to how I'm going to run out. Meanwhile, I've been focusing on my fuel. Burka's caught me, but honestly, I'm not going to finish this race. I've just realised. There's the fuel going. Gonna let these guys go. I can't believe it, guys. I don't know what I've done, but I've miscalculated it. I've done 1 lap too few, despite being so careful and giving myself extra fuel. I can't believe it. The sound of silence. Oh. Okay, shouldn't have let the clutch in so easily, but no, that's it. Yeah, makes no difference, but it would have been a 16th position finish. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. Normally in this situation I would wait for a teammate to come and push me to the finish line on their in-lap, but I think on RaceRoom that's automated, so... In my years of doing sim racing and esports, in a solo race, that is the first time I've ever run out of fuel. Like, I've done it, we've had to make splash and dash before in endurance racing and team events, but that is the first time I've not put enough fuel in the car. I'm usually so good with that. So, what can I say?
Celebrity news. And the celebrity we're talking about today is ultra-professional sim racing driver and YouTube sensation John Munro as he races in ADAC. As it seems to be, these live pictures show that he got caught up in the fuel crisis here in Great Britain, and it seems to be that his race might have been squandered by people thinking that since their needle is there from the full thing, they need to go and fill up their car because we're all doing things properly here in Britain. And, hang on, and, did he make it? No, he didn't. Back to you, John.
Well, that's going to be it for me today, but thank you so much as always for watching, and if you enjoyed watching me go through the highs of a good race, the lows of a terrible qualifying, and the lower lows of running out of fuel in the last lap, make sure you leave me a like to share your condolences with me, and of course, subscribe to the Traxion channel if you want to see more of these events in the future. There's only one round of this left, so yeah, tune into the broadcast, and also obviously you can see my perspective the next day on the Traxion channel as well. Until I see you next time, keep it pinned, thanks for watching, and please give me some fuel.